I'm Nate Nitpick, a food critic, and the host for the Great PUCS Baking Show. This is the last round of Bread Edition. Meet our teams. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 4, and last but most certainly not least, Team 5. Now I present our venerable judges, the 5 senses.
Good to see you.
I can taste excitement.
I can't wait to hear about these recipes. Cooks, take a deep breath.
Give a big hand for
The Great PUCS Baking Show!
Bread Edition! The 5 senses have given the final signature challenge for the bakers. Each team will make a bread of their choice. They will be judged not only by taste, but also how it sounds, smells, looks, and how it feels. The judges will now check in on the baking teams.
Listen, is that stirring out here, Team 1? What are you making?
We're making a chapati recipe from the country of Uganda.
Whoa, I see.
We are flatbread and one of the most popular breads in India and East Africa.
We have many names like roti in India.
We decided to make a bread that doesn't need an oven. It cooks in a pan.
What temperature is the pan?
Don't touch it, it's very hot.
Do I smell wheat flour?
Yes, and fun fact, did you know flour comes from plants? In the beginning, after he made the earth, God told us to be stewards over everything.
What does that mean?
It means to fill the earth.
It means
To watch over it, take care of it.
and grow it because God provided so many plants with seeds.
Oh, people discovered grass plants.
See, seeds of grass plants are called grain like wheat,
and rice,
Corn,
millet.
teff, and more.
God wants us to make new things like chapati bread. Now we have to get back to baking.
My taste buds are ready to try chapati.
Hi, Team 2. You're making our soda bread.
No, that's the message I heard. Did you pick a different bread?
Actually, we were going to rename our recipe. Drum roll.
Our research revealed that the indigenous people discovered baking soda and way before it became popular in Ireland.
I'm a scientist who loves baking. As you might know, many bread recipes call for yeast. But Irish soda bread uses baking soda to help the mixture pop up as it's baking.
Archaeologists think that long ago, people would cook grains and water over the fire.
Somehow a bit of ashes got mixed in with the grain. People noticed it made the texture good to eat.
The ashes were natural leavening. The early people were using what we call the scientific method way back in the day.
The people shared their ideas with their children, grandchildren, and others.
Oh, eventually what is called baking soda was used in many parts of the world. 200 years ago, there was a time of hunger, not enough to eat.
During the famine, the Irish made bread with 4 ingredients: flour, salt, baking soda, and sour milk. Baking soda mixed with the sour milk helped their bread to rise. When times were better, the Irish added dried fruits and seeds.
Now those recipes have traveled the world.
Yeast recipes have traveled the world too.
But I may have been the Irish rescue.
Yeast is a culture all its own by itself.
That's a half-baked comment. Put it back on the shelf.
Nope, we're always on the counter. Yeast breads are having an uprising.
You think you're the best thing since sliced bread? You better do some downsizing.
You're not gonna get a rise
We've
out of
heard
me
enough
with
from you two. You don't need to argue. Archaeologists have found both baking soda and yeast in the tombs of Egypt that date back 5,000 years. But that's another story for another time.
Time? What's the time?
Uh-oh, back to work, team.
We need to lead!
So far, it's a tough competition. The soft, crumbly Irish soda bread with the biscuit-like crust versus the wildly popular, warm and chewy ciabatta. The judges will now check in on Team 3.
Do we use parsley or garlic? I don't smell bread. You haven't started yet?
We're going to make a bread from India, but it's hard to decide which bread to make.
I don't see why.
There are so many choices. There's roti.
Puri,
Those sound interesting. Dosa.
papadum,
All these breads are from India? Naan.
idli.
No wonder you're having trouble. People from India must all be bakers.
There are even more because there is so much diversity in India.
We finally decided to make my friend's grandfather's paratha bread.
It's their own family recipe. My
the texture. Paratha bread is perfect to dip in savory stews and sauces. This fragrant flatbread looks as good as it is to eat. Now it is time to check in on Team 4.
Hello, Team 4. What will you be baking today?
Hola, pacientes. Bienvenido.
Many breads are baked in an oven.
But we chose a bread that is cooked on top of the stove.
Like chapati bread?
Sí, yes. The bread is called tortilla. It is cooked on a hot pan. Did you know that the Spanish word for bread is al pan? I wonder if those words are cousins. I noticed you don't have any wheat flour here. We're using corn flour called masa. It is ground up finer than corn meal. We just add water and salt.
Delicious, and corn is gluten-free. Yay!
We make the corn dough into balls and press to flatten.
Then cook briefly on each side in a hot pan.
What was that you said? Ta-da! Here's our first tortilla.
I'm still a bit hot.
Oh, that tortilla has a heavenly smell.
We have a question. Did you say we cook in a hot pan?
I'm sure it was a misunderstanding.
No, that's correct. You have to cook a few minutes on each side until you're just right with brown flecks and bubbles. Not me. I'm perfectly fine the way I am.
Actually, you're kind of raw.
Dough balls, cooking or baking is the way of all bread.
Except us. We don't need to be cooked. Just think of us as sushi. But then it won't be tortillas. Just call us California corn rolls. Get it? California rolls. You're definitely corny. Tortilla, you need to have a heart-to-heart talk with these dough balls.
Dough balls, come with me.
Okay, but I'm not going near that hot pan.
Or hot oven.
Can anything rival the exquisite aroma of a handmade corn tortilla, hot off the pan, just begging to be paired with fresh tomato salsa, queso, cilantro, pescado?
Hi, hello. Tell us what delectable bread you will be making for us today.
I overheard that your team was looking for a bread recipe.
Yes, and we just landed on an awesome bread challah.
A tantalizing choice.
And it's a yeast bread too. Yes, she's our winning ingredient.
Yep, me and my partner Sugar. We're gonna win because I give yeast energy to grow.
And our motto is more is better, so we have enough bread for everyone.
Gee, I hope we will.
Have you looked at a recipe?
Remember how Jesus spread bread to 5,000 or 10,000 people? That was a lot more people, so don't worry, yeast.
When you examine the story, you see that God is able to provide enough.
Yeast. It's a group effort.
Not to mention, it was a flatbread. You are yeast, so you have plenty of bread.
I'm not sure about this. They are also confident. How can they trust the bread recipe to make enough bread for all these judges and others? I'm going to take this dough into my own hands. Excuse us, we have some bread to make.
This recipe says 5 cups of flour, 2 eggs, water, 2 tablespoons of yeast, and 1/3 cup of sugar.
2 tablespoons of yeast, that will not be enough. I'm going to add a whole entire cup.
Salt. Judges, here's salt. It's an important ingredient in recipes. 2 tablespoons.
Hey guys, don't forget about me. I'm important in every bread recipe.
Maybe not this one, Salt. You always stop the yeast from growing, and we need a lot of bread.
Sometimes you need boundaries and limits for things to be the best, yeast.
Come on, Salt. Take one for the team.
I don't like the idea, and don't blame me if this recipe is lacking flavor.
Here, Salt. You can help by taking this to the oven.
Okay, the first batch of challah bread's in the oven.
I can just see the looks on the 5 senses when they see all our loaves.
I will say it's the most beautiful bread.
Taste will say it has the best flavor.
Guys, something's wrong with the hot oven.
I don't feel so good.
Hot oven, are you growing? Are you at the correct temperature?
It's not the temperature, it's the pressure.
Didn't we follow the recipe?
Didn't we do exactly as the instructions said?
I'm going to explode.
What happened? For 5 seconds, and it's a mess. What the heck?
Oh no, this is terrible. What happened? It was me. I did it. I didn't trust that I was enough, that I was designed to grow and react to the bread. Now our bread is ruined. I'm sorry, team.
Oh, yeast, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Yeah, yeast, we forgive you.
It's hard for all of us to trust.
It'll be okay.
Attention! The judges are about to announce the winner of the Great PUCS Baking Show.
We have made our decision. On behalf of the other 4 senses, I want to congratulate the winners of the Great PUCS Baking Show. Team 1 and their excellent Ugandan-style chapati bread.
Well done. Give them a big hand.
Hey everyone, gather up all the bread because we have enough for a picnic.
Because eating is what bread is for, after all. We want to remember and pray for people everywhere to have enough.
Good. Good job.
COVID has.
What kind of bread are you guys making?
I have no idea. I'm alive. Wait.
COVID has a big, big story, a sickening history. So many names, call it Alpha, call it Delta, or Omicron.